Greetings, mathematicians. Today we're looking at problems 9 and 10 in the textbook, and the given information above it and the picture to the right of it goes with problems 9 and 10. So I'm actually going to sketch that information off to the side over here. So let's start with ray KJ and ray KL. If they're opposite rays, they make a straight line. So there's my straight line. There's K, there's L, and there's J. So opposite rays make a straight line. The other part is ray Kn is going to bisect angle LKM. So I'm going to start with angle LKM from L to K to M. This big angle here is going to get cut in half. Well, let me put the M by ray Kn, and that means I have an angle bisector. So it's going to cut the angle into two congruent segments or congruent angles. And now I can apply this information to both 9 and 10. So 9, it's additional information just for 9, is that the measure of those two congruent angles together, LKM, is 7x minus 5, and NKM, which is one of the congruent angles, is 3x plus 9. So I'm going to add the 3x plus 9 information here. So there's the 3x plus 9. Since it's congruent over here, this is also 3x plus 9. And the sum of those angles will equal the 7x minus 5. The geometry that's involved with that, or the geometry concept, would be the measure of angle NKL is equal to the measure of angle NKM. Those are my two congruent angles. And if I add those two angles together, well, then that means the measure of angle, well, let's just use these two, NKL plus the measure of angle NKM will equal, look like an M, will equal the measure of angle LKM. So the two congruent angles together, add them, gives you the larger angle when you put them together. So now I'm going to put the algebra within it. So the 3x plus 9, that will be over here. 3x plus 9 plus another 3x plus 9 will equal the angle LKM, which I know in problem 9 is 7x minus 5. 7x minus 5. And here, I've got an algebra problem solving for x. On the left-hand side, I'm going to combine my like terms. My 3x and 3x combines to give me 6x. The constants 9 and 9 combine to give me 18. And that is equal to 7x minus 5. The right-hand side cannot simplify further. Now, the left-hand side cannot simplify further. So we're solving for x. We're going to subtract 6x from both sides to isolate the variable on one side of the equation. 6x minus 6x is 0. So we've got 18. And here we've got 7x minus 6x gives us our 1x minus 5. And now we need x by itself, so we're going to add 5 to both sides. So 18 and 5, the sum of those two numbers is 23. 23 is equal to the value of x. That is the value of x once we check it into the expressions here. So 3, and we'll just use a calculator for that. 3x plus 9, so 3 times 23 plus 9 gives us 78. That's one of the congruent angles. If we add another 78, or just multiply it by 2, the sum of those two angles would be 156. And remember the expression, 7x minus 5 is the sum of those two angles together. So 7 times 23, and then minus 5? Yes, minus 5. So subtract 5. There's our 156, which would be the answer to the problem. It says find the measure of angle LKM. So the measure of angle LKM is equal to 156. I could look a little nicer for that. 556 degrees. There's your answer for angle LKM.